Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and today we're just outside the Disneyland Resort to share with you 10 of the best good neighbor hotels that you should consider staying at on your next Disneyland vacation. The road I'm currently standing on is called Harbor Boulevard, and this is the main road that goes right next to the Disneyland Resort. It's where most of your good neighbor hotels are going to be on. We're going to walk up and down it, showing you the best hotels that I think you should check out. We're going to start off our tour at the northern end of Harbor Boulevard with the Howard Johnson Hotel and Water Playground. The Howard Johnson is one of my family's favorite hotels near Disneyland. We've stayed here multiple times, and one of our favorite features of the hotel is the water playground, Castaway Cove. There are several water features, fun slides, a dump bucket, and a hot tub in this area. This is separate from their pool, which we've actually never gone to. On one of our visits, we got a park view specifically so we could watch fireworks, and we were initially concerned about the trees in the way, but the view ended up being fairly decent, and the boys loved it. It's a pretty standard hotel room, but it does feature some bright colors and portraits that make it feel like a Disney room. Breakfast is not included, and as of the time of this filming, parking costs $25 a night plus 17% tax. There's not much else beyond the Howard Johnson north on Harbor Boulevard, but there are a few hotels down there that I want to mention. The first one is going to be the 4 Points by Sheraton, which is on the left-hand side of the road. The 4 Points is a decent hotel that's still within walking distance at about 10 minutes away. Be aware, however, that they do not have a shuttle, so walking is your only option. The rooms aren't anything special, but the pool is gorgeous, and it does have a really close firework viewing that I loved. Once again, breakfast is not included, but they do have a restaurant on site called True Grits and a market where you can purchase some food. Parking at the 4 Points costs $23 a night. A little bit further away from there is the Anaheim Majestic Garden Hotel. This is a really beautiful hotel that's very affordable. The rooms are extremely large, if a bit less comfortable than some of the other hotels on this list. You can watch the fireworks from the Majestic, but I wasn't around that evening for footage. The hotel is just a little too far to walk at approximately 20 minutes away, but they do have a free shuttle that runs twice an hour both to and from the park. As with many, but not all of the hotels near Disneyland, breakfast is not included, but they do have a variety of dining options on site that are open for breakfast, including the market. Parking is $26 a day. So I would actually recommend really staying either from the Howard Johnson or south on Harbor Boulevard, and all the hotels from here on out are going to be south of this point. Our next hotel is the Howard Johnson's neighbor, the Courtyard by Marriott. You can see that hotel right there in the background. We'll get a little closer in a second. I have stayed at a lot of these hotels that I'm about to recommend to you, but this one I have not, but it is high on my list, which is one of the reasons why I'm sharing it with you. The Courtyard is an absolutely gorgeous hotel, and one of the key defining features is this water park right there. And I definitely want to check it out once it gets a little bit warmer here in California. This hotel is also a bit more expensive compared to some of the other hotels here on Harbor Boulevard, primarily because of that water park that they have in there as well. Now remember, we are walking closer and closer to the Disneyland Resort. So our next hotel is the Fairfield Inn, also by Marriott. And here is a look at the Fairfield Inn. We have stayed here once before, but it was during the COVID shutdowns. We were actually going to Knott's Berry Farm for their Taste of Boysenberry and enjoying downtown Disney in the meantime, so we stayed here at the Fairfield. I'll show you a look inside the room, but as far as the amenities go, most of the things were closed because it was in early 2021. As far as good neighbor hotels that we've stayed at here on Harbor Boulevard, Fairfield Inn is not our absolute favorite by any means, but it is still a decent hotel, one that you should consider staying at, and it's right here, pretty close to Disneyland. The next hotel on the tour is Camelot Inn Suites. Now, we have not stayed here before, but I mean, take a look at that hotel. Isn't it gorgeous? It's absolutely amazing looking. I definitely want to stay here sometime. Here is just a quick look at what we can see from the street level without being able to go to the rooms. I will put some pictures here showing you what they show the inside of the rooms looking like, though. The reason why I can safely recommend this hotel is because it is a hotel partnered with Getaway Today, which is a provider for booking Disneyland vacations that we trust exclusively. If you book with them, you will save money on your Disneyland vacation. Right now, they're offering an extra night free that you absolutely have to check out. If you use our coupon code, you'll save an additional $10 on top of their already discounted packages. And all of these hotels that I'm showing you here today are partners with Getaway Today, with the exception of one, which again, we'll talk about when we get there. Next up is the Tropicana Inn and Suites. And just to show you, we are getting ever closer to Disneyland. The front entrance gate to the Disneyland Resort's right there. You can see Guardians of the Galaxy there in the background. So we are getting pretty close. And over here is the Tropicana Inn and Suites. Once again, this is another hotel that I haven't actually personally stayed at, but let's go in and check it out. So here's a look at the inside of the hotel area for the Tropicana Inn and Suites. Just some boots on the ground look for you so you can know what this hotel looks like if you're considering staying here. They do have a pool here in the center area. You can see rooms on the other side, on both sides of this area, so it's in the center part. I don't want to get too in there. I'm not even sure that I could get in. Just like I did with the last hotel, I'll put some photos of what the rooms look like right now so that you know what they look like. Once again, this is a hotel partnered with Getaway Today, so I trust them in their selection of what hotels they offer discounted packages with. Every time I come to Disneyland, we stay at a different hotel. And so a lot of these hotels that I'm showing you, I have already reviewed. I put links to all of them down in the description. The ones that I'm sharing with you that I have not personally been to, I will be visiting in the next couple of months to put reviews for you on the channel. So you can hit the like and subscribe button if you'd like to see those videos when I do get around to visiting these places. This next hotel is one of my personal favorites and is very high on my recommendation list. You absolutely must consider staying at the Best Western Plus Park Place Inn and Mini Suites. Why? Because I kid you not, it is the closest hotel to Disneyland. You can see the Disneyland entrance right over there. It is seconds away from this hotel. It's one of our favorite places that we've ever stayed, literally because you've had a long day at the park. You step out the exit and you're here, right here at your hotel, walk up those steps, go to your room, and bam, you're there. There is absolutely no closer Good Neighbor hotel on Harbor Boulevard to Disneyland than the Best Western Park Place Inn. If you've stayed at a Best Western before, this isn't much different. The hotel room itself is fairly standard, but aside from the close proximity to Disneyland, this hotel is one of the few to offer free breakfast. And that is a huge perk for hotels near Disneyland. If you love Best Westerns, there's another Best Western Plus right down the road from the other one. This one isn't quite as close, but still very easily manageable. A fan favorite hotel is next, the Grand Legacy at the park. I have stayed here once before. I didn't have the greatest experience, but I know a lot of people do like it. And so I'll put a link to the video or to the review in the description for this as well. The next fan favorite hotel that a lot of people like to stay at is right here, the Anaheim Hotel. Again, I've never stayed here, but it is a personal favorite of a lot of people. The next Getaway Today associated hotel that I'll be reviewing is the Castle Inn and Suites, which just looks amazing and I can't wait to stay here. I love medieval themed things. Amy and I will be coming up here, just the two of us, and a review will be on the channel shortly after the days of April 14th. And the last hotel for our list is the Candy Cane Inn. Now, the Candy Cane Inn is not affiliated with Getaway Today, but this is my all-time top favorite hotel that is close to Disneyland. It's about a 7-minute walk. It's got a 7-Eleven right next door, so I grabbed a Slurpee coming down here to film this video for you guys. That's not why I love it, but I do love 7-Elevens all the same. But the Candy Cane Hotel is amazing, has free parking, has free breakfast. It is very clean rooms, newly renovated. It's a fantastic place to consider staying. Of course, it's not with Getaway Today. So if you're looking at booking one of those packages that has the extra night free or that's going to save you money on your Disneyland vacation, unfortunately, Candy Cane isn't one of them, but I just couldn't help myself from putting it in this video because I love the Candy Cane Inn Hotel that much. Well, that's it for our time checking out the best Good Neighbor hotels near Disneyland on Harbor Boulevard. If you would like to keep watching, you can check out my reviews of all of these places. I'll put a playlist right here so that you can keep watching. Hit the like and subscribe button for more Disneyland content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.